Hey YouTube, how's it going? Melvin back here again with another counterside video, and this one's all about my dailies. Here's a list of every single thing I do in counterside. I use this as a checklist to make sure I've done everything I need to do for the day. I've also went ahead and put timestamps in the description, so if you only want to see a certain portion of my daily routine, you can go ahead and check the description. But like always, before we get started, if you're new to the channel and want to support the content, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and maybe write a comment. And if you do, I will give you 500 million brownie points. So the first one you should all be doing, it's kind of obvious, right? It's got to be doing your summons. So we got a box, so it's a guarantee SR. Do we get anything gold here? We do. It's probably just going to be another dupe. A dupe Zhao, not bad. I actually like using my Zhao, and that looks like it's it. We do get Eugene and Lin Xian as well. That's not bad. This is a decent amount of SR units. Is that fourth one? Okay, 4 SRs and an SSR. This is actually not too bad. Especially Lin Xian is one of my units I'm planning to build later, and Zhao is one of my main units right now. If I don't get anything here, I'm not too mad. I already got pretty good luck for this day, and looks like we are getting just a basic ass end unit. So the second thing I do is I usually just go to shop and buy all the daily shop things I need to be doing. The first one is here in today's deals. I tend to buy everything that isn't appraisal. It might seem like it's a waste of money, but I'll tell you later when you should be farming if you're short on money. I don't like buying appraisals because I don't think it's worth everything else I do buy though. I almost missed this one. So the next thing I end up buying is I do go ahead and I do buy this. Actually, it's not refreshed right now, so I do buy this on the 51. I bought a couple today early this morning because I needed to farm some things. I also buy 2 of these. You could buy 3 if you're a light spender or a medium spender. 4 and 5, it's probably whale territory at that point. Personally, I just like going 2. And everything else here isn't really worth it. So I think those are the 2 things that you should be buying on a daily basis. All right, next up, we are going to be doing our simulations. For the simulation tickets that you bought or any other simulation tickets that you gotten from, say, some rewards or some missions, always spend it here in anti-air training. You will never have enough SAPT cores. Okay, there is argument to be made to be farming special defense training. If you really need the prime training data now, but later on we have a spot to farm these red skill books. SAPT cores, on the other hand, once we get awakening, you will be always out of these. These will always be in hot demand, and you always be in short supply. So always spend your simulation ticket here in anti-air training. So after clearing my simulations, I like going down here in side story. If you didn't know, on every of these stages there's a chance up for that specific hero to pop out, but it's only one time. So here, as you can see, chance up for Eddie Fisher has been completed. You can still get more copies of Eddie Fisher or Orca, but it's a pretty small chance. I haven't seen these drop yet so far. Same here with Orca. I already finished Orca, and here in the Orca storyline, I actually don't care too much about Eddie or Orca. Personally, they don't really fit my playstyle. It is pretty cheap though. It's only 180 Eternium, so you can farm this if you want to. I just don't think these 2 are worth it. Especially Orca, she's not really that good. She's more of a win more hero. If you win because of Orca, you could have won with another hero. She's not the reason why you win most of the time. Eddie's actually not too bad. He's a 2 cost unit, and he's a really good buffer. He buffs both soldiers and counter units. So here you could farm for these, but like I said, it's pretty cheap, 180. But personally, I'm going to be skipping this storyline since I already got both of these heroes. Meanwhile, John Mason actually pretty good, and also I haven't got John Mason yet, so I will be farming both of these stages. Both the Jane Doe stage, already got Jane Doe, but I still get a small chance of getting John Mason here, and I still need to farm this one. Alright, after finishing my side story, I like to go here in supply operation Covert Ops. These things are really expensive though. In terms of which ones to farm, 1, 3, and 4 are definitely the good ones. 4 is almost a must. It gives you tuning binaries, but like I said, these are super expensive at 1400. Do note that 1-4 is probably one of the harder stages because Rangers are banned here. So if you're like me and you rely too much on Rangers, I don't have that many good strikers. The only reason I can even do this is that I have a decent Zhao Lin, and that's my only form of DPS. Okay, after clearing 1-4, you can do 1-1 and 1-3. These are definitely worth. Right now, it might feel like you're drowning in info, but later on, once we're able to farm red skill books, we're gonna need a lot of info. So I do like doing this for now, just to be safe in case I need more info later. So for 1-2 and 1-5, these are definitely not worth. They cost 1250 Eternium, and the rewards are just not worth it. After clearing the stage, this is all you get. You get one of these loot ship components. I'm gonna go ahead and open one of these just to show you what you can get. I mean, this was pretty nice. It's pretty lucky. I actually got one of the rare ones. If you're looking for ship components, it's just better to just buy it straight up here in the dive shop, just because, you know, it's guaranteed. Like I said, I did get lucky from that one box, end up getting one of the rarer ones, but you know, it's not worth 1250 stamina for an RNG on ship components. So once you're done with Covert Ops, those are all the stages with limited entries, and you're probably gonna be left with some energy, and you're wondering where on earth do you spend it. My first recommendation is going to be talent recruitment. Here, this is more of a long-term plan. Later on, they're going to be adding Awakening system, which requires a lot of dupes in order for your account to progress, and farming some of these heroes right now could be a decent strategy in the long run. In the list though, the better heroes that I want to quickly mention is going to be Lin Jian and Evelyn Keller. So Lin Jian is actually a really good deployment battery and a decent tank, because once you max her out, she technically only costs 1 deployment cost, which is pretty OP. For 1 deployment cost, you could keep your opponents busy. She has knockback, she's fairly tanky, she does some damage, overall decent unit, and if she survives long enough, she can even net you more deployment costs with her ultimate. Meanwhile, Evelyn Keller is probably one of the best healers in the game, with almost, she has a healing skill in almost every single one of her abilities except her basic attack, and she does have some buffs as well. She got some damage reduction buff, and she also has an attack buff on her ultimate. Alright, 2 units I want to quickly mention. One is going to be Kim So Bin. She is a decent ranger. Nothing special about her though. There's a lot of like better rangers right now in the SSR tier that you can just get for free with a ticket, or you know, your 10x summon. So probably no reason to like farm her, because like I said, there's just better replacements. The other one is going to be Rhino. It's more of a meme. I've seen some players like play Rando and win in RTA. It's kind of funny seeing him in, because he's a siege unit, and siege right now is not very good, but like I said, it works for some people, and if you want to build a Rando team, go for it, man. I'm not going to stop you. If you're looking for gold like me, the best place is going to be here in free contracts 3-3-3. It's also a decent amount of experience and also a decent amount of gear. So the problem with this map is that it's fairly long and requires you to have 3 strong teams to finish it. The rewards are really good though. It nets you a lot of XP, and like that's almost 55,000 credits and some gear as well. So I know it's a pain to slog through this, but it's definitely worth farming here. If you don't want to slog through 5 minutes per stage, you can go to supply operation, military supply acquisition here in 1-4. It's almost the same amount of gold. It's a little bit less. It does give you more molds, so you should be getting more gear if you farm here, but the XP is a lot less, like considerably a lot less. If you're having trouble clearing any of these stages, go to 3-1-1 in free contract. It's very easy. It's also really fast because you only do 2 fights, but because you're only doing 2 fights, you're going to be taking less gold and a little bit less rewards as well. Okay, so that is everything in operation. You should have all your stamina gone by now. And the next one is just going to be here in Consortium. Do not forget to log in your guild, and also do not forget to donate your gold 3 times. Next one is make sure that all your dispatches are running. You want to make sure that you're not wasting any time. While you're at it, check the raids, see if anyone has given you any raids. Also, if you're crafting gear, make sure that your workshop is constantly running. Alright, last one is going to be PvP. Make sure you do all 5 of your strat battles, and also make sure you clean up all the Gauntlet points in your rank battles. And after losing a lot in PvP, you should be able to clear all your rewards on your daily missions, and that is it for the day. And that's it. That's all the things I do every single day in Counterside. I know this one's a bit basic, but hopefully I helped at least one person. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.